Okay, so we are now at the upper level of Eagles Retreat, and Terry, this is your wheelhouse now because it's this beautiful open floor plan. We're connected to the great room. We're going to start right here in the kitchen. We're going to show you all about it. Then we'll move to the great room and the bedrooms. But Terry, take it away because it's a lot to see in here.
Well, there is a lot to see. So welcome to my kitchen. It was important for us. We're not super formal. Actually, we're not formal people. This originally with the floor plan was the dining room, and I thought, I've had dining rooms in the past and we rarely use them, so I wanted like a formal feel, but yet still down home. So we decided not to do the dining room here, that we would just turn this into an enormous kitchen. So it's a fun kitchen to be in. Main thing is it's open, it's connected to the front yard, it's connected to the backyard, which is the lake, and then it's connected to the great room, which we're going to show you in just a minute. So I'm going to walk you around the kitchen, and again, welcome to the kitchen. So one of my favorite features, first of all, everything in here is custom. They're all custom cabinets, and every woman loves a pantry, but what makes it wonderful is one really high-end hinges and 5 pull-out pantry drawers. Plenty of cabinet space, like I keep all the canning goods right up here, and it's loaded with cabinets in the corner here. We have a Lazy Susan, and then down below is a rotating Lazy Susan for little odds and ends. And again, I'm just showing you a few of the features, and again, pull out cabinet for like the glass trays and pots and pans. Let's see, we've got the double bowl sink, and again, I wanted to always feel like I'm outside with nature, so we have the bird feeder set outside, and then the garden, which I hope you can get a great picture of the garden. And so again, wide open windows, and the trash compactor, dishwasher, gas. I love gas cooking. I would never go back to an electric stove ever again. And again, for pots and pans, we have the custom pull-out cabinets right here. Okay. And we have the microwave as well as the Advanium oven. A lot of people are going toward Advanium ovens because you can cook a lot of the food in like half the time or 1/3 of the time. And then a regular oven here. Got the refrigerator. And again, we're trying to create just a workable environment. And so the centerpiece, of course, is the island. And in the family gatherings that we have, parties, despite all the space we have in the front and the back and down below, the party always ends up being around the island. And so a couple features here. Again, it's important to have that triangle work area. So we have the refrigerator behind me. Grab your jar of jelly, pull out, for, grab your peanut butter, saran wrap, make your sandwich, or do your cooking. So it's in this tri area. I'm usually standing in this area. And then the pull-out baskets for onions and potatoes and all that. So, and then there are electrical sockets on each end of the island. So this is very functional. I decided to go with Corian. It glosses, it shines up beautifully, and it holds up. You can put a hot pan on the Corian. Just a wonderful feature. And the other thing too is the original floor plan called for a vaulted ceiling here, and I thought that wouldn't make for a very warm kitchen, so we decided to put the wood paneling, so it's painted wood paneling, and again, by lowering it down, it just gave it a real warm feel. So I used it's called white chocolate paint, so it's not a bright white, it's just a little bit muted. It's called white chocolate, and with the bronzy kind of fixtures. So I've always felt really comfortable in this kitchen.
It's an amazing kitchen.
It is. It's great. Oh, and then we also have the trays. Every chef wants a place to put the trays,
wow.
The party trays and all that. So that's up there.
That's way more efficient than the traditional, stack them all on top of each other underneath of the oven.
Yep. Yeah, and again, it's more cabinet space with big pull-out drawers. I mean, this one is actually near about empty. So it's just it's a functional kitchen.
Do you like having a second sink? In terms of when do you use the second sink?
I use if we have family, friends gatherings. There's always something. Let's say we're making a salad and the kitchen's busy over there. This could be where you wash the vegetables or something like that. Or if you're giving a party, there's always a reason why you need a second sink. The other thing too, we did not put an opening here, and I did that deliberately because I didn't want you to feel like the kitchen is in the hallway, right when you walk in the front door. But I still wanted that real open feel. And I have absolutely no regrets because you can be in the kitchen, the party, say, or a gathering can be out in the great room, and you're not missing the conversation. You're part of it. So, and again, and then looking out, which takes me over to the dining room table. But before we go there, this bar, this will always be used. So I mean, I promise you, when you have a party, when
And you can fit a lot of people here, right?
you can. What we usually do is
we've
we
got
take
4 chairs here, but I'm guessing we could, if we needed to, we could even set more. So I mean,
Well,
literally like.
when the party's going
7.
on, the island is usually filled up with food. So we'll take the lower chairs, these 2, and we'll put them over here, like And so the little, the grandkids or the nieces and nephews rather up here, and again, it's just you feel like it's whatever the word would be, like decorative enough, fancy enough, but it's not formal.
Right.
We just wanted a real comfortable, just like this, a comfortable kind of conversational style. So
It's a beautiful, beautiful kitchen.
Thank you.
Anything? And now we got also this desk over here
Yes.
that you've set up that matches
Yeah.
the area. Why is it helpful having another essentially desk area that's connected to the kitchen?
I wanted an easy, this is not my office, I just wanted an easy access place to, hop onto the computer, check emails or what have you if I needed to print something. So we designed this, not to get cluttered up like an office, but just easy access. And then we have a lot of pictures on the Mac computer, so a lot of times I'll have this rolling with the family pictures. The other thing is I didn't want a printer sitting out here. So, and again, it's not my main printer, but if I need to do something real quick, this drawer pulls out. And anyway, the printer's right there, so easy access. And again, plenty of space for storage. Both of those open and all these open, so.
A lot of thought went
Yeah.
into this kitchen. Love
Yeah.
it. Great, thank you, Terry. Let's take a look now at the great room. Okay, so now we're in the great room, and of course it's connected to right where we just were, but we've got the vaulted ceilings. This is an amazing room. Love this room with the overlooking loft. So Terry, tell us about it.
Well, that's what we wanted, was an open floor plan to create that conversation and the warmth. So I want to first direct you to the fireplace. It's a stone fireplace. We have it set up for gas logs, but it's also a wood-burning fireplace, so either or. Let's see. There's a story behind the stones. We chose this particular type of stone, but I didn't want too many grays just because I'm not a gray person. I wanted the warmth of the reds and the browns. So when my children were small and we're getting ready to build this, we literally culled through the entire bin of stones and we washed each one off. We scrubbed it with a brush. We let them dry, and then we just put enough gray in it, but we definitely wanted the browns and the reds. And a wonderful local mason built this for us, and he took great care. And again, it's just another one of the warmth elements. We could have taken it all the way down to the floor, but I wanted a hearth so you can sit beside, sip your hot cocoa. Plenty of room if somebody is musical, for a piano, like my daughter. And let's see, the other thing was the vaulted ceiling. We definitely wanted a vaulted open, lots of light. And what you're going to notice up there, of course, is the loft. This was an afterthought when we realized how big this, the ceiling actually was, and we knew we didn't want a vaulted ceiling in the dining kitchen area, so that ended up being like a bonus room up there. And if you just take note of the great blue heron, we went to a local metal shop, and they designed that just for this home,
which is
and again,
consistent with the wildlife that's here, right?
absolutely. And if you don't mind swinging around, because in looking out to the lake, this is our life. I mean, this is I call it whatever you want to call it, wildlife living. That's why we wanted the great blue heron right up there on the metal railing. So it's warm, it's open. We deliberately did French doors and not glass sliding doors. And again, it's just that element of welcome. It's welcome, open.
Really does open up, and it's amazing how much of the first floor helps you feel connected with the lake, swimming pool area. And this deck here on the back is
this is
significant.
teak wood.
I mean, this is not a small deck at all.
Very wide. We use teak wood. I believe that's what that's called, teak wood. It's very durable. We stain it every year. And when we positioned the pool to the back deck, and again, my children were small at that time, and I knew I wanted to be able to sit in a chair near the railing, but have the pool far enough away so I could sit there and be able to look down and see all four corners of the swimming pool. And that's indeed what I ended up with. I didn't want to have to worry that I couldn't see small children swimming. So, but at the same token, we're up here in the upper level, so I wanted them to be able to swim, me to be able to sit here comfortably, and not always have to be down below. Let's see. The other thing is the width of the balcony. Just when you're having parties, I mean, we've used the width so many different times.
And two, a good thing to point out is that the balcony leads out to. We've got the side yard area. We've got essentially the guest house area over there, and so it's not like you're stuck up here on the upper level, because it immediately walks out and then you can get back out to the pool area. This is great. Okay, so we are still now connected to the main kitchen on the upper level, but we want you to see two other major rooms here. We've got the mud room and we've got the laundry room. Terry, why are these so important to the happy homeowner?
To the happy homeowner, because I think this is my 7th home, and I finally learned in building this home that I need a mud room.
Yes.
Our children were still small, and so it's just a user-friendly room. We ended up with the shelving here with the pull-out baskets for shoes or sports or just all that paraphernalia everybody ends up with, and then an open shoe rack and a place to put the shotguns or what have you, the BB guns, hats, and all that, in a big closet, a double door closet.
So it looks like we got,
chock full.
once again, we got the big closet, and we are connected to the garage, which makes it easy, but I'm sure this keeps a lot of the mess here versus taking it to the rest
and we use
of the
the
house.
wainscoting, the wood paneling here, so it's durable instead of just the sheetrock. Just paint it once a year and you're good to go.
Yeah, and then so we move over to the
laundry
room.
And this is my favorite room in the entire house. And every woman or man,
most used room,
whoever
right?
does the laundry, you want to keep it. You want to keep it in the laundry until you're ready to put it in the drawer. So I love the folding table and the laundry room sink, if you're potting plants or what have you. And there's a place to keep your laundry baskets, and of course there's everybody likes the
wow! So you got the pull out iron board. That's great.
And plenty of room. Main thing is it just contains all the laundry, and then with attached to the mud room, it's just user friendly. So
that's great.
I would do it. I would do this all over again.
Incredibly efficient.